We find Ken, Payu and Hin discussing about the previous incident. Hin jokingly says that they've been followed all the way from Singapore. They talked about the note T left behind. Hin asks Ken if he knows anyone by that name. Ken goes back to his room and starts to remember about what happened and wonders who T might be. Ken meets with his father, who tells him he has purchased the building so that Ken can open the Thai restaurant that always dreamed about. Dad tells him it's time to move forward. Ken tells him that he isn't ready. The next day Mr. Liu shows up at the restaurant and mistakes him as the chef. Ken corrects him and tells him that his dad is the owner and chef of the restaurant, he is only the assistant. He asks Liu what he wants to eat and he says Thai food, but Ken tells him this is a Cantonese restaurant. Liu replies he was told they serve Thai food. Ken tells him that only the Thai customers know about the menu and that the cook for those dishes is him. Liu says it's okay and Ken agrees to make him a meal. Didi arrives and interrupts the intimate moment Liu and Ken were having. Ken formally introduces Liu to Didi, who seems to be annoyed with how close Liu is getting to Ken. Payu and Hin also arrive to see the commotion Didi is causing to an unamused Liu. Ken introduces Didi to Payu and Hin. An annoyed Liu decides to leave. As Payu and Hin are saying their goodbyes to Ken, Hin receives a call from his sister Sai, who tells him Nock's gang got caught. Ken has a flashback to when he woke up after the fall from the cliff. He and Din were laying on a riverbed. Din tells Ken that he has to survive for him, he can't die yet and that he loved him. Ken is back in his room crying, recalling moments he shared with Din. He is filled with anger as he recalls the news from earlier. Ken meets his dad downstairs, they look at each other. Dad knows Ken has made his choice. Ken hugs his dad intensely as this might be the last time they are able to see each other. It's the day of Din's funeral. Ken's friends are waiting outside. Sai and Hin arrive, who says Payu will follow later. We also meet Boon. Hin tells him that he wants to talk to him after the funeral. We see Payu waiting for someone. He gets a message. All of the friends are discussing how they think Din is still alive. More people start to arrive. The group is still going and they suspect the town chief of being the culprit, but they have no proof. The town chief arrives and meets with Din's dad. They see someone arrive. It is Ken, who has returned to Thailand for Din's funeral. Everyone but Payu is surprised. The chief comes over and asks about Ken. He gets closer to Ken. Ken grabs him in a chokehold out of reflex. After the chief is leaving after giving his condolences, Hin and his dad apologize for what occurred earlier. Ken is praying at the altar. After the funeral, Payu is looking for Ken, who has gone missing. Ken has gone to the temple to pray but did not tell anyone. He is remembering his time with Din. Out of nowhere, a masked man in black just like the one in Singapore attacks him. He tells Ken to not get further involved if he wants to live. Ken is able to counter the assailant and manages to pull up the face shield from the biker's helmet and sees the person who is attacking him for the first time. This has been your recap episode of Chains of Heart episode 2. Until next time.